Worked fine yesterday. There we go. Now it's working. I don't know. I don't know why it's stupid. But allow me to post my notifications to people because I'm trying to get back into that habit and encourage having more viewers. Because that's how you do it. If anyone is on, can you tell me if you have drops? While I'm doing this. Well, some notifications went out. All right, let me double check to see. Does not say drops. Also says 0 views. This is really odd. I think something's broken. You guys are usually here. Hey, Evil Bob. I'm having all sorts of technical issues this morning. And I'm not sure why. Plus, it's not showing drops, which it should have. Unless they cancel drops on Halloween itself, which would just be really bizarre. I don't know. Sometimes it takes a little bit to kick in. All right. Good morning. Happy Halloween to everyone. And I figured we'd start with this gorgeous Porta 7's antiquarian. Because what's beautiful is the coloring more than anything is just stunning. Just gorgeous colors. Not really sure what the hell is going on. Potatoes open, exclamation point, potato for 50,000, either PCNA or PCEU. I keep reloading to see if they've fixed the drop situation, but so far I haven't seen anything. No luck. Maybe it'll show up in a little bit. Same as viewers. I have a feeling most people are going to be watching people like J Heart this morning because J Heart's doing like very specific Halloween-y stuff. I'm just going to be looking at houses. My huge, but enjoying my time with you folks. And saying hello. And look at these colors. Good morning, Jemima. I created merch for, it took me, I was up at like 6 this morning, and I started working on it then, and I only finished it about a half an hour ago. And I am so proud of it because it was a ton of work and it was not simple. That's really weird. Why do they have drops off on Halloween proper? That doesn't make any sense. Look at these colors. Look at this. So autumnal. Really, what a beautiful Halloween setup. Well, it's good to know it's not just me. So anyway, I set up this merch thing. It's something I've been meaning to do for a really long time because I've wanted to get some for myself. I wonder what that's supposed to be other than just really pretty. Beautifully gardened. The wolf has a pumpkin in his mouth. That's funny. So yeah, there's merch now. I ordered a mug, a hoodie. Oh, really nicely done. And what's the other thing I got? A t-shirt. So if it shows up and they're crappy, I'll let you know and I'll change the service. But if nobody buys it, that's fine too. The whole point was I wanted to be able to get it for myself and for my sister's kids. Because potatoes are cute, right? I figured the little kids might enjoy a little. I know, I saw. I'm sorry. He's 90. He was 90. He died in his sleep in the Bahamas after an illness. And I'll say this for the man. We should all hope to be 90 years old, dying in the Bahamas in our sleep after a lifetime of fabulous wealth and fame. We should all be that lucky, right? By the way, this pumpkin thing, I don't know what it's supposed to be other than flippin' gorgeous, but it is. Yeah, he died this morning, or overnight, something like that. It just was announced on BBC. America hadn't picked up any of the info yet. Wow, that is a gorgeous oven. Look at those wedding lanterns hanging up. Really, I mean, it really is. He was beloved. People are sad. He's just had, it's just, we should all go that way, right? But it's still sad because when you're, you know, my mother-in-law is 80, right? Or turning 80. I adore my mother-in-law. So it's like, you think about it and you're like, 10 more years with her? That's all I get? Or your parents, right? My dad's in his late 70s now. And it's like, okay, so 90 still seems too young. Because you don't want your parents to die. You don't want your mother-in-law to die when you like her. You don't want any of that stuff to happen. So it's like, when you're a kid, 90 seems so old. But as you get older and your parents age, it doesn't seem so old anymore. Gosh, this entire place is gorgeous. This person has such an amazing sense of color. I don't know them very well, I don't think, but the color and the design, I wouldn't be surprised if this person was an artist in real life, like in addition to this stuff. My mother-in-law is the coolest lady, totally aligned with me politically, but also just an amazing human being. She's in the house. She like did all the electrical and helped did a lot of the architectural like design of their house. She's good with machines and mechanics. She taught her son electrical work. My husband. She is the most like capable person I've ever known. Like, she could do flower designing and making wreaths, but at the same time she could solve like mechanical problems and, you know, chops her own wood, and she's 80 years old, you know. It's insane. It's insane. She is just one of the most amazing people, and she raised her sons to be pretty damn amazing too, at least mine. The other ones are okay, I guess, but mine is pretty amazing. And so I adore her, and you know, she's just cool. She's just a really nice lady, and I don't want her to go. I don't want any of my mother-in-law, and I don't want my hey, you got it. I mean, I'm right there with you. She walked away from that when she was younger too. I don't want to talk about personal stories necessarily from because of respect to my husband, but there were some things there that were done that were just totally wrong. So I get you. Can I tell your baptizing story? Potato? Can I tell your baptizing story? Okay. So, oh, that's cool looking. What are you? What are you? Stay still. You're the Lambent Shadowmane Courser. You're gorgeous. So, my husband was not going to be baptized because neither his father nor his mother really believed in the Lutheran religion and baptizing, specifically because my mother-in-law had a real problem with the idea, this is fantastic, about babies going to limbo, like, you know, or not, babies don't go to heaven unless they're baptized, that whole thing. She had a real problem with that idea specifically. She just thought it was a terrible belief. So she didn't want her son baptized. So one day, her very devout parents were watching my husband, and while babysitting, while his parents were out doing something, I don't recall what it was. And they went to church and baptized my husband against their child's wishes, because they were afraid that if he didn't get baptized, he was going to go to limbo. Or what do they call limbo in other religions? It's like, what is it called? Yeah. Purgatory. Horrible people? Purgatory, you're right. So you have to understand that just how bad that was. This is fantastic. I'm in love with this house. I promised Masha, I don't remember if Masha's on NA or EU, but if she's on NA, we'll do it right now. But that, okay, she's on EU. So that was just, ugh, can't believe they did that. That's just wrong, you know? Hello. Yeah, everybody enter. Happy Halloween. I don't have great ideas. Mine's stuck. You know, don't feel bad. Let's do cyrodiilic luxaline loons. You know, some of these people have been saving up ideas. Sometimes people are just, I don't know, excited. And maybe it's their first house or something. Could be. I don't know. Okay. Wow. This is pretty full too. This is the first visitors in a very full home by Luxaloon or Luxloon. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Right? I feel you. What are you doing? Are you sleeping with the toy, or is that somebody else's toy? Lots of little details here. Look, they added these little mushrooms. They added the toy there. They've got a bowl of water for the dog. I mean, it's really cute. Somebody paying a lot of attention to detail. Okay. Aw. Huh. I wonder what that's... You got her scene underneath, but I'm wondering what the crystal... You know, it's better with the crystal on, but I'm not gonna make that decision for somebody. I just think it's more impressive with it on. Really beautiful. I like how they picked a spot for the fire that, sure, that has petals coming down regularly because it just adds to it. They made a really good choice about where they put the ginkgo tree and where they put the fire. I think that's really cool. See this? This is what a lot of people use for dirt. Those furs. You can flip them over so they don't have the pillow and they look like dirt. Really cute little fencing. Really precious house. Ooh. That's a good way of dealing with the small space. Embedding the what the hell is this thing called? The pergola. I love that new tool from carding. Very appreciative of said tool because sometimes, I mean, I can recognize what the thing is. They do. I can recognize what the thing is, but the problem is that I can't think of the word for it. So this is just lovely. And then they put all of these regular plants up on the wall behind it. Looks very natural. Looks fantastic. I don't know. I guess you just play around until you figure it out, right? All right. Let's see. I tried to multi-stream this morning. Did not work. It's very frustrating to pay for something and have it not work. It wouldn't connect to Twitch unless I wasn't connecting to the other two. All right, azalea stone. I think don't they come from the thieves' chests more than anything? Hi, Ari. Happy Halloween, everyone. Happy Halloween! Thank you to Suzanne Hessa, whoever you are, for following. Making funny faces at you guys. Oh, pretty! Wow, you're the second person in a row doing something. I know they're supposed to, but I'm just telling you where I got it. Second person in a row using that trellis. Looks fantastic, especially with the added cold harbor flowers and a little bridge leading to it. That's lovely. So much more inviting than just regular, you know? Hi, Shenzi. Yes, happy Halloween, everyone. There's a little puppy running around, jumping over, and... Oh, it's doing an obstacle course! Oh, how cute! The doggy's doing an obstacle course. Or trying to. Where'd he go? Come here, come here. Come here, buddy. Jump. Jump! Jump! That's so cute. I don't want to even know whose feet are sticking up over here, but it looks like horsey feet. Something really nasty. What a cute idea. And I guess he goes through this as well as part of the obstacle course. What's this? Just the water? Oh, that's clever. Okay, I want to see him come around here. Here he comes. Goes through the thing, under the gate. Oh, he's precious. And this guy's like, I ain't playing. You go play those little reindeer games. I'm going to hang out here. That's true. Ugh. Too cute. Really adorable. I like that a lot. Oh, that shandy. Oh my gosh. That's stunning. So that's a daedric as well as the flowers. And what is the circle? those witch sticks? How did they make a circle? Are they circular? That's fantastic. That's genius. Super, super beautiful. Ooh, the kelp and the flowers mixed look really good too. You're mixing up some really interesting things. Ula, I think that Cardi said that you can save and restore and thus copy paste paths. I can't see why. No, I'm saying he said you can save and restore them, so I can't imagine why you wouldn't be able to copy and paste. You'll just have to do this selection and see if it selects it. I don't know. You're gonna have to test it because I have not yet tested it. No, it's the Daedric Shandy, but might have a different light in there. I do know though it saves it and it backs it up. So if it does that, it's got to do something. Oh wait, something else is jumping around. I almost missed it. I see something running around in the tree, but I don't know where. Wait, you have another tree over here. Oh, you have like a course in here too. Who's running it? Yeah. I swear I saw somebody, and now I don't see him. Was it this guy? Oh, the glowy cat. There we go. Up. Oh, wow! Look at you, making pathing fun. Is he gonna play with his balls? No, he's just gonna sit down. That's cute. Really cute. And that's his little pathway. Decorated well, too. Even just... I get it. Those are how you get your guys to do their tricks. You hold the garlic in front of them on a stick, or radishes or beets or whatever. It's all stuff hung in front of them. Cat teasers, yeah! To get them to do stuff. Oh, all the thinking. You did all the thinking. Here's the kitchen. Looks like almost like a little hot plate the way you did that. Oh, beautiful. Oh, so nice. Well, you can't link one side. I guess you could if you tried to stick it through the wall, but it would look odd. I'm sure she used what she could. But I love the painting, because that painting, or the tapestry, is so ugly normally, but put behind there, and especially with the cheese, brings out the color. Looks fantastic. And you created a second floor. You know, I've tried to work with Autumn's Gate, and this is just tremendous, the amount of detail you have in this thing. You know, I think, well, it has eyes only when you cover the other bits. I think, in large part, using the big items helped with making this feel full, even though you only have 200 items to work with. But damn, this is really good, Azalea. Really good. Did you enter this into J Heart's pathing contest? Because that's pretty fantastic. Cats and dogs. That was the mouse, okay. Let's look at Eternal Wind Goddess Witches Festival entry for Flaming Nix, and then we're gonna head over to EU. We can always come back here, but I have to go to... Wow. I have to go to Masha's, and I'm going to forget if I don't do it now. I will be right back. Hope to God I have another one of these. Please tell me I have a backup.
I think you drank your backup.
Ah!
I can keep going if you don't.
No!
Alright then.
No!
I'll make a quick run.
No! Thank you. No! He's gonna go make a quick run. That's how much my husband loves me. The horror! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What's going on in here? That's the scariest thing about Halloween, not having enough coffee. Wow, this is terrifying. Yes. I mean, look at these little... Alright, people are getting really good with detail work. You've got this beautiful... 100 out of 100, by the way. And you've got this really cool spider webs over the skulls and all of the torture tools. And they reskinned the whole darn place. Fantastic. And then... Wow, that's a lot of those guys. Yeah, I might have to do that. I might have to do, you know, temporary... Yeah, that's a disgusting pet. I'm glad they used it in a disgusting way. And then Basin of Loss. This is really cool. It's unique. I like it. You don't often see people using small apartments for Halloween houses. If you do, they're usually like chapels or something. So this is different. And I'm actually really, really impressed with this. So good job. Nice. One more, one that, let's go to one I don't own for reasons. I don't own Elinhir. Furious Log. Okay, I switch filters. You're only getting Halloween ones today, though. And they're gonna be scary. Like this one. I'm a ghost. If this freaks anybody out too much, I can change it. I don't want to upset anyone. I know some people have issues with stuff like this, and I don't blame them. I haven't been to an Elinhir in 1,000 years. 1,000! Did the drops go back on? It seems like nobody had him. Okay. Furious Log. Which is an odd name. 689, so we're almost full. We've got a crafting section. We've got lots of statues of... Well, somebody is very accomplished. No, you're not going to kill me with your thing. This seems like a... I am awesome house. Look at all the stuff I have. Which I could hardly blame them for. If I had this stuff, I would have one of those too. It's sort of like my ego wall in the back. You know, to remind myself that I became a lawyer and now do nothing with it. Maybe I should take those down. Sorry, that cracked me up. Alright, I don't know where to go. I guess we'll start... We'll start to the right. The outer side is really actually, in my opinion, the best part. But people who like to PvP, I could see them totally digging this house, right? Because it's right in their wheelhouse for the things that they would, you know, want to look at and maybe do. Dueling. Maybe it's useful for that. Thanks! I'm jealous. And then we'll go outside as soon as I figure out. Alright, so this is where we came up, so now we'll go outside. Wow! Better than me. Outside now? Yeah. Oh, pretty! Well, that was unexpected. I did not expect it to go pretty outside. Oh, nice bedroom. Don't trust the scuttlebutts. They will eat you. Really, truly did not expect even a wedding spot. Such a lovely display. Huh. There's all sorts of cool stuff going on in here. Alright, what's down first? Down we have torture? Yeah. Okay, I get the feather. I get the knife. I don't get the fish. What the hell are they doing to people? That's amazing. I love that. That's so random. They'll beat the shit out of you and then rub a fish all over you. Happy Halloween, Kid Kavashin, everyone. Just be careful. You might get a fish thrown at you. It really is. It's so fun and random. Like, here's all these torture tools, and then a fish. Ooh, and then we have all sorts of stuff over there, too. Alright. I keep wanting to do, turn off clipping so I can walk across because I've been playing Morrowind. And rather than getting the levitation spell, I've been using turn off clipping because I'm a cheater. So I kind of want to like turn off clipping so that I could just walk across. Oh, pretty! Nice lighting idea. Well done. All right, what's in the house? Treasure. Is slapping him with a fish? That would work. Let's go upstairs first. You should be slapping other people with fish. That's especially nasty. This is just such a sweet home. It's almost like it's made by two different people. It feels like it's made by two different people. Is that like an exercise bike? Because that's a cute way of making an exercise bike. Excuse me. Oh, wow, we have a whole nother... Okay, we got a stable. Unfortunately, Furious, you may want to right-click your Guar and your guy here. They're both floating a little bit. Happens to the best of us. Don't take it personally. Just letting you know. It's hard to tell when it happens, but they are floating a little bit. And then we got our statues. Really, just super unique and interesting home. Almost could be a guild house with all this stuff in it. Wonder if they let their guild come here and duel. Nice. Alright, let's go over to EU to do Masha's house. We can always come back, but I haven't been to EU in a few days. No, I know. It happens to everybody. So I'm trying to make sure that everyone knows that it doesn't, you know, it's not anything to be ashamed of. It happens to us all. Happens to me. That's for darn sure. Sometimes you'll right click it and it'll get stuck on something else and it thinks that it's flat and it's not. Meow. So, Wraith Home. Yeah. While we're loading, I want to show you. Why are you making... Okay, good, it's not making noise. Alright, while this is loading, allow me to show you what I'm so proud of. Down here, you see this? If you click on the shirt, you see all the things you can get potatoes on now. This is so pleasing. So I ordered one of these. I ordered a cup, and I ordered a hoodie, and I will let you know when they show up if they're crappy or not. Believe it or not, that's a pet onesie. That's not even for people. This is for your pet. It's a pet onesie. Isn't that cute? There's totes and stickers and cell phone things. I mean, most of these things you aren't going to want, but the point was, and honestly, like, I don't really care if you buy it or not. I didn't do it for the monies. I did the merch because I wanted to get it for both myself and my niece and all that. So, alright. And your niece and nephews. Alright, let's do Masha's house before I screw this up and forget. Hello! I don't know what sizes they come in. My mom has a Shih Tzu. I might be able to get one for her Shih Tzu. She probably wouldn't put it on her. Although she does dress her in the cold. It's cute though. It's got that little derpy, stabby face. And it's adorable. You know who designed that, right? I actually paid Shadowhawk. Shadowhawk? I forget her name. J-Heart's girlfriend. I actually paid her to create those. So, like, the same person who made the derpy griffin and everything, I paid her for those. So, I got 3 of them. She was awesome. And, very, very cool. So, this is, Masha's house. Allow me to read a little bit on the background from Masha, so I don't screw this up. Alright. Story. After an argument with her former co-adventurer about money, Numisma switches her job and joins the Dark Brotherhood. Her first assignments are a bunch of really crazy and sleep-deprived priests, which are easy to kill. For the first time, she is able to afford a nice and cozy house and enjoys her first night in it. The name of the home is Assassin's Sleep. And it's a little Lovecraftian. Now, there's one detail in here that will be... Oh, she's super talented. And I am so thankful to her for it. You know, she really made... She made great ones. Now, I want you to be aware of something. Masha was afraid to show this on a stream, and I'm sure J-Heart's gonna miss the detail on this. Something looks, it can be, oh, scary times. Scary times! Next scary time is a broken doll. So, here's what you need to know. Masha was afraid to show this on stream because there's something that could be interpreted in a naughty manner, but that it is not, in fact, anything naughty. It's just a perception that could be had. So just be aware if you see something that looks naughty, that it's actually not supposed to be. It's just part of the design, the Lovecraftian design. First of all, we've got Vermina. I like that we have the little moving guys behind here, because the plants, because she's holding snakes. Don't they kind of move like snakes would? And she's got the purple glow. I think Vermina is purple, isn't she? She has purple as one of her colors. Really nicely done. I'm guessing that's from the stone. The Meridia ball replica that you can change to different colors. Over here we're green. Nice contrast. Just probably a different color. Yeah, Meridia orb. Sorry, I always forget the name of it. And here we have blue. Oh, wow! That's one of the best heads I've ever seen on that statue. That's so cool. Tentacle head. Oh my god. I'm in love with this. Well done. That is creepy as hell. Very, actually that's very, what do you call it? Lovecraftian. And that's spooky too, with the wiggly broccolis. Wow. Yeah, exactly, right? She nailed it with that one. Very Lovecraftian. And they built up too, which makes me so happy. So here's a seat that you really don't want to sit on, right? Don't want to sit on that. And then we've got kind of a beastie with claws coming out. I always call that the anus monster, but I don't even think that's what we're talking about in terms of the naughty. I think the naughty is inside, which isn't really actually naughty. It just looks, it could be interpreted that way. And thank yous to Six Alaric for convincing Masha that she's not going to get in trouble for this. Look at that! Look at the horns! The devil horns! Is that a fish? That is a fish! That is amazing. There is a fish. And the horns. That's amazing. And look at that. Buried light. What do you call it? Window. It looks fantastic. Bear traps. Those make sense. Wow, that looks really good. Let me turn off my... Oh, yeah, Six. Thank you so much for convincing her about that, because it's really not... I don't understand why... Well, I do understand, but I'm glad she explained it to me. And I'm like, look, if you're not intending for it to be dirty, then it's not dirty, and I'm not worried about it. If the intent is that it's supposed to look like something else, it looks like something else. You know, things can be interpreted in multiple ways. That's what art's about. And kitchen. Lovely kitchen. Right, you're right. There's some things that are... Oh, that is nicely done. Look at this desk. It's true. It is pretty graphic if you think of it that way, though. If you don't, then it's nothing. Ah, wow, this is beautiful. Gorgeous. Ew, look at Numisma up there. Okay, so we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Wow. Ouch. Really clever placement of creepy things. Look at them. Look at the things like snakes coming out of eyes. It's really messed up. But I have no sympathy for Dark Mother. She's such a psycho. And then she put the witch stick somewhere because it's got bugs all over the place. Yeah, this is a really, really cool one. And then we have Numisma is floating in some sort of tractor beam or something like that. And there's a Banekin here and all sorts of Dark Brotherhood stuff. And there's another fish. I'm into all of these fishies. Now this is the thing that could be interpreted as something naughty but isn't. It's, if you know anything about Lovecraft, you know that Lovecraft does things that could look like this. And it is possible that someone could very much interpret this poorly, but just so you know, it is not intended to be that. So it's very Lovecraftian with all the tentacles. That's all I gotta say. This is a spectacular job. Now, I have to warn you about that, because when you see, well, yeah, she's gonna get eaten by it. When you see J. Hart is supposed to go through this today, during the EU housing hike, when you see him see it, she didn't get a chance to warn him. So if he starts to go in the gutter about it, just let him know it's not intended to be that way. It's just supposed to be Lovecraftian, which, if you know, Lovecraft is very tentacly. So that he doesn't, like, you know, get crazy. Exactly, exactly. So just so he knows. So I'm so glad that, because you know he's going to turn bright purple and want to run away or something. And it's like, it's not that. Get your mind out of the gutter. So I'm letting you guys know, because I didn't get a chance to tell him either. So let's see if anybody's on who's on right now. Cyber Queen, are you on? We can do your enchanted. See who else is on. Sea Code, are you here? Silvervind? Any of you? Otherwise, we'll just start going through randoms. We can start with Adomus in Russian. Or not. Why did it stop? There we go. Nice! You're on EU, Cal? And is it your primary? Not that it matters. I could probably grab it no matter what. Don't I look kind of weird with blue eyes, though? I love the fact that you can change to blue eyes. Like, I do not have blue eyes, but these look so blue. It's spooky. Doesn't need to be. I'll be able to get to it. I mean, I have straight up brown eyes. This is just creepy to me that it can... Oh, only 47 items. Not done. We'll head over to your, We'll head over to your exorcised. Perfect for Halloween. Yeah, sorry about that, Summer's Day. It's hard to deal with sadness. Sadness. All right. 399 out of 400. Nicely full. Excuse me. Love the use of the Hope of Ravenspire, not used enough. Look at that bloom on that light. You see how much the light blooms and kind of like glows off of it? It's one of the best things about the Hope on Ravenspire. It gives it a real, like, magical feel. Oh, wow. Wow, that's cool. Never seen anybody even do anything like that. How do I get a good angle on that? But see, that's perfect because they give a feeling. Maybe if I crouch, I can get more in. Really cool. Oh wow, you built a whole building. Covered everything with hedges too. They really are a great item. It's nice when you recognize that item. Oh, hello! Boy, are you dressed up for the season. I'm not. You look very witchy today. You look a little witchy and a little Billie Eilish with the dripping. Not sure which you are, but you look fantastic actually. Great costume. I don't have any costumes on this character. It's the best I can do is this set, this Grim Harvester thing or whatever the hell it is. Ah! Why did I suddenly go ramming into the wall? Is this the tree? The blue tree? Or did you just mix... No, you just mixed blue vines in with hedges. Okay. Wow. And then you've got a crow sitting in the hole. Oh, that's cool. Never seen anyone do that. That's actually completely unique. Also, usually people lay these down. You having it standing up is different. Nice little garden. I'm trying to figure out what you used. Maybe packs? Hard to tell. You guys are getting so good at using... No, these are the dirt thingies from either Clockwork or something. I forget. But kind of a sinister garden because you have things moving and you have the, these guys, the snappy things, whatever the hell they're called. Words are hard. I am tiny. Everything here is huge. This thing is gonna eat me. Time to change. Let's see. We'll be in a bloodbath now. Elsewhere rubble. Okay, thank you. I'm starting to really not trust scuttlebutts, man. Sorry if I'm not going fast enough. I'm trying to take my time and enjoy it. Oh, nice. I like that you used regular planks. It makes it seem rougher, which it needs, because it's got, like, stone walls, you know? It is good for the skin. And chopping up all the meats. Skull disposal. Chopping up all the peoples. Are you making barbecue? Numisma, I ain't rescuing you, lady. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Sorry, I'm a horrible person. I'm not rescuing her. You can chop her up, have fun. I'm a terrible person. And then we have dinner, sausage. I wonder where you got that sausage from. And what ribs? What delicious ribs. You guys ever see Fried Green Tomatoes? The movie, or read it? Because I'll totally spoil it for you unless you guys don't want me to. This always makes me think of Fried Green Tomatoes. Because I don't care about spoilers, and I hope I don't... You know, it's like a 30-year-old film. You all can live with it. Great home, Cal. I really enjoyed it. Very good job. And easily the coolest statues. Oh, there is? Where? Sneaky, sneaky? There's a sneaky, sneaky? I missed the sneaky, sneaky. I feel terrible. Oh, this looks good. You are not going to chop me up, though. Sorry. Oh, wow. Look at the view from here with all of the guys staring down at you. Okay, that's super cool. I wonder if I can get a better view. This is really cool. You could RP in this place. I like this a lot. I'm not going to RP in it, though, because I am not going to be... This is really cool. Spooky. Did I miss anything? Thank you for sharing. Yeah, definitely. Perfect for today. had to enjoy the green fire dance. It's like the Flaming Nicks, but with evil. So in Fried Green Tomatoes, it's about two women who are fall in love with one another. And amazing house. I really like it. Good job on it. It's lots of cool elements. So I'll try Grim Hearth. No, you won't. This person doesn't have their rooms open. Okay. And the one woman was married to a man who beat her and was abusive and horrible, right? And nearly killed her. And one night, she, her lover, and I think the other people who worked in the cafe who were African American, and that kind of ties in at some point, go and kill this man. And the sheriff is kind of onto them. But what they did is one of the guys at the cafe cooks him into barbecue. Puts him in a big vat and makes him into barbecue and then feeds him to the sheriff. And the sheriff's like, oh my God, this is the best barbecue I've ever had. And, you know, this guy's like famous for his barbecue, whatever. And it's just this, while this white sheriff who, yeah, secrets in the sauce, this white sheriff who's like a racist piece of shit is like talking down to this African American guy who had amazing barbecue that he loved to eat, but he treated him like shit. While doing that, he's feeding him the victim. Messed up, I tells you. But that's the spoiler of Fried Green Tomatoes. It really isn't about fried green tomatoes, I'll tell you that. Although they do serve them as well. So this is cute. There is no second floor in humblemud, so this is really quite not humble nor muddy, but beautiful. So yeah, it's a kind of messed up movie, let's be honest. People are not saints in that movie, we'll put it that way. And then a nice little elevated seating area for the noms. It's worth seeing. It's funny and really funny in places. Yes, it is. So the upside down, what do you call them? Stands? Oh, he totally had it coming. That was the point. You know, that's why they make people really horrible in some films so that they can give you that sense of like, oh, it's okay. Because otherwise, you know, celebrating that somebody got chopped up, turned into barbecue, and fed to a sheriff may not have been, this is awesome, by the way, this stand to be able to see things, may not be something that you're cheering for. So you have to, that is really cool. Nicely done. You have to make the person hateable, right? Otherwise it would be horrifying. Yeah, it's true. Chinspun, you on? Did Cyber Queen answer if she was on? We'll do niawyn's Capt Marg. I'm blind and deaf. I may be wrong, but isn't that the movie where, okay. Isn't that the movie where, the lady backs into the Porsche like 3 or 4 times because the women took her spot and were assholes? I'm not certain, but I think that might be the same movie. So this is, we'll go to yours next. This is Captain Margot's. Nothing scary about this place. It's actually quite super cluttery and lovely. This is something you can do with a Captain Margot's. Lots of fish today. And okay, I take that back. It is terrifying because I've been chopped up and cooked and butter and chives on me. So it is a horror film for me. A horror house. But for the rest of you, it's all fine. Yeah, that was a I mean, it's terrible, but yes, again, they had it coming. It was sort of like one of those revenge movies, like fantasy revenge movies in so many different ways. It was like people doing things that were really kind of wrong, but nice storage up here. Well done. Nice clutter. Just a beautiful home. Enjoying. Yeah, that is. Okay. Alright, let's go to Chinspun's. Ebonheart. A Bosmer Abroad. Never really thought about it, how it was about, like, revenge before. A revenge fantasy. Good lord, what have we here? So this is Ebonheart? What in God's name have you made? Wowzers. Oh, that's clever. Never seen anyone do that. That works, though. And of course they would have meat. Uh-oh, goats. You're in trouble, goats. Run for your lives, goats! You're gonna be eaten! You're next! You poor goats. You're next, goats. And then we have a walk-up here with the guar statues. Oh, you got your trademark, little guys! Your trademark jerboas. Chinspun has these in, like, I think all of his homes. And then we're going to jump back down real quick because I think I missed things that I don't want to miss. So we got a table. Yep. I think that Chinspun has them in almost all of, if not all of her homes. Now this is spectacular and different. It's really, I'm not sure, like, what to call it, because it's not really a fountain, but it is a fountain, and it's an upside down fountain. Attached to the clockwork thinger. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe I'll see if Chrysaea would put it under fountain. I think it is a fountain. Just doesn't follow the laws of physics. Words are hard. Physics. And this is the butcher shop, I guess. Alright, now we'll go back up, I think. Yeah. I knew I was going to miss stuff if I didn't go up. Now this is interesting. How did you... This is stealable and freaking genius. Do you guys see what's going on here? This is brilliant. They're using cargo box tops. And the strings along the sides are the Argonian lamps. But put together like this, it looks like one of those rope bridges. I've never seen anyone be able to come up with a rope bridge that actually looked legit. This looks real. This is genius. And the poles at the end, flippin' amazing. Standing O just for that even. Seriously. Amazing. Can you believe this is ebonheart? I am just... That is spectacular. Oh, wow. Look at all this stuff growing in here. And the stairway is put on top of one of those logs. I wish I was a genius like you. Every time I see something like this, I'm like, I'm so jealous. But at the same time, you know, I know we all have different strengths. And yours is just being awesome. Okay. And we've got another one. Oh, you know what? You come up with that idea, you're going to use it more than once. I know I would. Flippin' genius. Okay, so what they've done here is, I've seen this done on walls, but never on floors. They've sunken one of those, no. I can't come up with it, but one of those, like, astronomical, like the thief or whatever, plates into the floor, so you just see parts of it. And then this bed is completely cobbled. Utterly just amazing. This is made out of, looks like mostly at least 2 thrones, Telvanni thrones, and then some couches, I think. Beautiful. Oh, you got the new one. You got the new one. Yes, this is ingenious. This is a very wealthy Bosmer. I wonder what's going on with the lights. What do the lights signify? I know you're lurking. You may not be able to answer. Really amazing. Okay, we can all just die now. Look at that shanty. Wait till we get up there and look at it closer. Oh, wow. That one is spectacular. I am so happy for you, Chinspun. Everything you make is just like one masterpiece after another. You've done a really fantastic job. Good job. Beautiful. Ah, I see what... Ah! So that's not really... you can't get into that place, can you? That's just a an exterior for looks, right? It's so pretty. This one you can get into, but not that one. I know. Same with that. That's probably for looks as well. And the top one. And of course the tower. Can you get to the tower? I can't imagine you could get to the tower. Those trees give me an idea. Which round things? There's a lot of round things in here. Oh, that's a crown store. Canopy, like a clockwork canopy. I want to show you something. Here. See this? Let me see if I could pull my pictures up. See that? You know where this is. This is in, yeah, Clockwork Gazebo there. This is in Grotwood, of course. This is the temple. And I've always wanted to come up with an idea about how you could kind of build that sort of thing in the game. Now, take a look at what they've done with the curved, like, roots around the top. That is giving me an idea that it could possibly work if you were really, really technically skilled to make the roots portion at least. And then don't they though? It wouldn't be perfect, but it would be interesting. I would love to see somebody take that on. Fabulous job. Love it. Alright. Moving on. We did an niawyn. I'm almost scared to go to palimpsest right after this. I know, I don't understand why they made everything wood elf kind of crappy. But they really did. Alright, let's go to Peebuzzle. Maormer Psijic Villa. Or not. I'm a little afraid to do a Psijic Villa. Let's do Tapio's Andraette Winery. Ravenhurst. Yeah, seriously. Fantastic. So good. So good. Oh, wow. Very cluttered. Clutterbug. Beautiful clutter, too. The way they lit this table just makes me want to sit down and eat so much. It's kind of making me hungry. Now, I know this is a noodle dish, but it's supposed to be sweet? What the hell is in this? It's weird. Right? There's a lot of different thematic ones that would work in different homes. Is this spin the... Oh, they're just gaming. It's not spin the bottle. And then we have... if you can get away with it, not gonna criticize because you're at full, but I could use a chandelier or another light right here. This lantern isn't lighting it up enough. It's hard to see what's in your cubbies. Carbs, it sounds delicious. That's the only reason why I would add an extra light there, is your cubbies are really cool and you don't want to miss out on them. You know, you don't want people to not see it. Extra walls and stuff, divisions, looking good. This is a very good light for brightness, by the way. Oh, okay. Then we'll do yours next. Peebuzzle. And then we have a little bedroom put aside. Don't forget, exclamation point potato, PCNA, PCEU, chamber pot, thank you for being realistic. 50,000 gold every day given away. Love it. Mwah for the chamber pot. More people should do that. It's so realistic and I love it. Pleasing. I know. Oh, Cyber Queen, you are here. Okay. I was going to do one of yours. We'll do yours after pwooo. Pwooo! Ah! Should switch fitted. You got it. You're only gonna get scared once today, though. Sorry to say. Spooky! Because it's Halloween. It has to be spooky. Spooky. All right. We're in pwooo. Wow. Grand Psijic. This is not expected. Is that the dead cat? What is that? There's a dragon inside that. What is that? You know what I would suggest? Thank you. I would take either a carpet, a solid color carpet, like that gray one, or something like that, and sink it in so that this stands out more, because the carving is so close to the color of the wood. Or maybe use a marble instead of this piece of wood, because it's friggin' amazing. This decoration you found in there looks incredible, but it doesn't stand out. So I would use a different material as a background, because that's genius. Never seen anybody else highlight that before, and it looks really, really good. So I would just the one change to make something you've already found look even better. It looks really, really good. Also, pleased you turned it around and are building over the water instead. Coral. Beautiful views. Yeah, a little bit of color. And I mean, just show off what you, yeah. Show off what you've done, because what you've done is really, really smart. Ooh. I don't know which way to go. Well, this makes a lot of sense. No, that's true. You might have to use the marble floors or something. Or the marble stand might work. There's a monument stand. Like a thick one. Let me see. I know what I mean. Maybe I'm a moron. Anyway, this is lovely, and what I like about this is you did name it Maormer, and you're using the only Maormer item we have in the friggin' game. This and the tapestry are it. Ah! The color scheme looks Maormer to me, and the ocean lighting makes sense. We don't have enough about the Maormer. I mean, we know so much about the snow elves, and they look like pee. The snow elves really look like pee. They just do. Oh, this looks nice. The stairs with that on front. Yes, you can. You would do this and check it. Change it right there in your collections. But I mean, the Maormer at least are pretty, sort of. They have fishy scales, but they're better looking than the pea-looking snow elves. Why the snow elves got that yellow tinge, I don't know. They should have been just white. Right? Seriously. You're welcome. Like, they're snow. They'd show up. They're not very camouflaged if they're yellow, are they? It's like somebody peed in the snow. I'm a terrible person, and I'm saying terrible things, so I'm going to shut up now. Second Maormer thing I think we have in the house. Very oceany. Fishies. Noms. Oh, nice. Attaching that to the mast looks really good. Oh, destruction. Destruction! Okay, Phaedra looks really good here. Some places she's walking around, it's like kind of, what is she doing? Why is she lost in the house? But here it makes perfect sense. She's exploring a maybe abandoned space. Ooh. Ooh, nice. Ooh, so much in here that's cool. All right, the treasure in the keg kind of thing. Looking good. The clam with the treasure thing inside it, awesome. Or the safe box inside it looks great. I love the bottle on the floor and the stuff on the nightstand. It just looks really good. And yes, if it were Maormer, it would be just sleeping in the water, wouldn't it? They have fish scales. Ooh. No lonely sails. All right, and these doors were made with paintings, back to back, and then that top of a bottle. Oh, it's that thing. It's an achievement item. I forget who it's from. Little bath area, quite nice. Beautiful. You really put a lot of thought into this. It's super creative because we don't have a lot of information on the Maormer. So I'm curious to know, what was your guiding inspiration? Did you just sort of like make it up from your head? Or did you look things up like, here's Maormer art or something? I'm always curious about that, about how people get inspiration. Because there's so little information. Yeah, it is beautiful. Beautiful. Ah, smart. Snacks. The snacks look like sea monsters. What? The snacks look perfect. And then the oh, that's nicely done. You guys catch what they did here? You got the two snacks. You got the light. Look above the light. You got the third snack. It's almost like a puzzle built in. It is lovely. It is lovely. And that's subtle. It's always the subtle things that get me. It's like you start out seeing something, you don't expect it. You don't expect to see something, and then suddenly something pops up and you're like, wow, that's cool. And this is like a little spot to go swimming. Not sure if I'm supposed to get through here or not, but I don't know. I do know there's other stuff. Oh, no, spot not supposed to be here. That's all right. I'm getting eated. I escaped. No eatings for me. Thanks for the follow, Matlock. Is that like Matlock but better? Because Matlock kind of... As a lawyer, I gotta say, Matlock kind of bugged me as I got older. When I was younger, he was awesome. You know, you nail that guy. But now as a grown attorney, I'm like, yeah, no, you don't get the jury to go to the location. That happens only in like TV and movies, and occasionally in a really weird judge's courtroom. The judge would have to be really, really weird. How do I get through here? Or just a lot of the stuff that he says, or whatever. It's like, wow, the objections. There would be so many objections here. But that's the point. You're supposed to suspend reality and not really worry about that kind of thing, right? And just have fun with it. Okay. You hid the Rathana under the sea snack. That looks good. Lots of really cool things here. Yes. Well, you know, and the actor was fun. Andy Griffith. He was decent. My mom loved him in Mayberry or whatever the hell the show was. So I watched a lot of him on growing up. Beautiful. I don't blame you. Agreed. Yeah, I mean, it can be really frustrating when you know a lot about a subject. All right, let's do Cyber. Where is she? Cyber Queen. We'll do her Enchanted. No, it's true. A lot of science people, computer people get that. Like, hackers, the way they show that you're inside the computer is like all these weird, like, lines, and it looks like a psychedelic planetarium show or something. No, that would be cool. That would be very cool. Pwooo. It's like, no, it doesn't look like that. Things like that. Cyber Queen. I don't know what that means. Hopefully you can translate that for us. Nujash Nikul. Although I suspect it just says Enchanted Holiday or whatever. Yeah, but as a lawyer, it's like, what I appreciate now is that most shows actually coordinate with lawyers to make sure that things are right. Oh, nice. A little shopping area. Um, I don't know if you know Cameron Manheim, the actress. Well, her brother is actually a law professor. Ken Manheim? I forget. Uh, look at this. This is amazing. I love the stable. So he's a consultant, and I went to Loyola Law School, and he was there teaching. And obviously, from his hookup with Hollywood through his sister, he is like the legal consultant that companies go to check with before they do stupid things. And the other thing is, that would be, at least you get the skin now if you want it. And also, when they were doing Legally Blonde, what's her name? Who was the lead in Legally Blonde? She came to my law school. I actually saw her, and attended classes for like 2 days to see what law school was like. That was when I was going to law school. I actually saw her from across the campus, but I saw her. She was pretty obvious. This is really cool shops. Lots of detail. I can't imagine. Reese Witherspoon. That's it. That's her. I haven't seen the whole thing. I figured it would annoy me. Just for the same reason that I thought that Matlock might annoy me if I saw it again today. Because it's just inaccurate. For fiction reasons, I could imagine that you know, they make it look really easy, like that Harvard is really super easy. Of course, she's supposed to be really smart, and that's how she got in and everything. But even so few people actually end up going to Harvard. It's a little misleading. This is really interesting that you were able to include this much clutter on a house that had tons of clutter on the outside for the shops. And I love the steps up. I never, ever think to do this. The multi-level stuff. If you want to make a house look interesting, add different levels to it. I never remember to do it. There was someone else who came and went to classes with us famous, really famous. I can't remember who it was, but I went to law school in LA. Holy crap! How did you fit all of this? I lived in LA for 13 years. I went to law school and then I worked as an attorney for 10 years before I left. And celebrities were like dime a dozen. You'd see them all the time, depending on where you were. Sometimes I miss it. Neat. A lot of fun. Super detailed. I'm in shock that you were able to be this detailed because there's so much going on in there. Alright. What would be... Let's do... Terran's antiquarian? Just kind of amazing to me. Yeah, I've had many lives. Many of them are over. I left LA in 2012. Divorced my husband, quit my job. Got a new life. 598. Oh, nice. What have you built here? Very spring looking. Totally different from the first house we saw on NA today. This one is spring looking instead of autumn. It's all about the colors you pick for your garden, honestly. Oh, nice. Oh, that looks lovely. What a smart move. I really like that. Thank you. I think. I don't remember which one I have. I'm wicked. That girl is poison. Oh, interesting. Well placed. Oh my goodness. You can use it yourself. It's in Snapchat. Better if you have a webcam. It's also in Snapchat on your phone, even if you don't have a webcam, if you just use a regular phone. The kitchen has multi-levels. Looks like we're sewing up here. It's amazing to me how people divide up their homes. The same home is divided up so many different ways. Well, this may be our last home, so do exclamation point potato, PCNA, PCEU only, sorry, wish I could do more, but I can't. 50,000 gold giveaway every day. If I ever make Stream Team, that is when I can give away stuff to the rest of you, but for the moment, that ain't happening. Lovely bathroom. Look at that toilet, nicely done. I wonder what that is. Is that the flusher, you think? Nice. I noticed that although, and they added an extra room back here, because this is already a room, but they turned it into like a den by adding extra walls. I noticed that, did I miss something up there? Hold on. Office. I thought this linked through for some reason. It doesn't. Bedroom. Let me check to see if you're entered already, Corundum. You're already entered. That's why it didn't re-enter you. Wow, that sounded naughty. Phaedra inspecting things. Wow, extra floor. How did they manage to do all this extra stuff and this stuff outside? This is insane. Another bathroom? Good Lord. That's insane. In the membrane. Insane in the brain. And a bedroom with potions? I'm not sure what's going on with the potions. Oh, that's okay. I'm going to pull it right now anyway so that I don't forget myself. My memory is shot. All right. Pick winner. Do 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 do. Correct. And it's you. Yeah, that's funny. I'll give you money when I get over on NA. Yeah, maybe. Oh, and storage up here. Okay, this makes sense. Oh, for crying out loud. There we go. All right, back to the front door. You're welcome. And then this must be a workroom? Worker's bedroom? Staff? Something like that? Not sure. Not sure. Stables. My goodness, how did you add all of this stuff? There's just so much. With those extra floors and everything. That's pretty. Boethia with the blue lights. That must look good at night. Oh, that makes me happy. That's why I wanted them. So that people could use them in the Christmas builds. I also added the heart and some others. It does look really good. I'm actually really, really impressed with it. Looks nice. I realize there's something up here. Let me go grab it. Whatever it is, I'll go look. Not sure if we're supposed to go up here or just see it from below, but I'm gonna go up here anyway. Oh, I guess we're supposed to go up here because they have the teeth. The teeths! And then we have a pool. What's in the needed orb? Oh, you gotta put something in the orb. Oh, look at that little candle right there. How sweet is that? I saw that. That actually made me really happy. I put a lot of that. Do you know I paid $1 million for each one until Cardi refused to take my money anymore? It was like a major booster. I paid for other people's too. So like if somebody wanted like a cow or an owl, I'd pay the $1 million for it. He did it to keep the numbers down so like less people would be asking. But I kind of ruined that for him. Okay, sorry, I'm yawning. I am gonna go. I will be back tomorrow, so make sure you tune in to J Hart in about 15 minutes. I think he's not only going to be, or maybe longer, I'm not sure, but he's going to be doing Halloween stuff. So enjoy, and I will catch y'all later. Well, you can't anymore, Corundum. He works for Zos now, so now you can't add anything. It's done, sadly.